things, you are interacting with them for the first time. You don't even know what they are. Yeah.
But you had expertise to determine the roadworthiness of the vehicle.
I'm a driver. I have my own car, so I'm used to vehicles.
Yeah. But you did not turn on the engines, and
well,
that's fine.
That's okay.
Let's go on to the household items.
Okay.
Household materials.
Okay. A TV flat screen was found. One.
Did you try turning it on?
No, you don't. You cannot turn that on that material moment. You don't have even the gas power was not available in that place. So you don't have time to put on TV in TV's flat screens. All you do is you record and then you go. That was not the purpose actually, to see whether this flat screen is working or is not working. It was to go and record and know that this flat screen exists. Gas cookers, we found 3. LG refrigerator, big size, we found 3. LG refrigerators, the small size, we found 1. And we have been informed that all these are okay, they are good ones. Wooden wardrobes, we found 4.
Please continue.
Giant air conditioner, we found 4, and they are all okay. Deep freezer, we found 1, it was okay as per this inventory. Solar panels, 3 cartons of solar panels, 3 cartons of solar panels. Mattresses, big size, 203. These are the big mattresses, the king size bed mattresses, the best quality type, you know what we mean. 203 of them were found and in good condition. The small size mattresses we found 374, which are all virtually new, in good condition. Cooking stoves, 8 of them were found and they are okay. Wooden tanks, 6 of them were found. That's it for the household materials as per this inventory.
Let's go on to other items.
We found the borehole gravel. This is some substance that they use in their borehole drilling. We found 126 bags. Now, anti-salt for boreholes. This is also substance used in borehole drilling. We found six bags. Cedars. Cedars, you know, the ones they use to sow groundnuts. Cancel. You know, the machine they use to sow, the farm implement that is used for sowing groundnuts. They call it a cedar. You know it, right? Okay. We found 35 of them. Sign hose. We found 40. I'm sure you would not know what a sign hole also is.
No.
Wonderful. you know, I'm a farmer, so these ones I know them.
I'm a lawyer, so I will know.
No worries. So horse carts. We found 1 horse cart. A donkey cart. We also found 1. Mobile toilet. This one they are called mobile toilets. They are toilets. All of these things we found them in one store. It is called a mobile toilet, a toilet that you can carry from one place to another, maybe depending on where you are, what you need it for, what occasion. Now we also found a podium, as in a podium, the one we use when we are doing our presentations, the podium, one. Executive chairs, we found 26 executive chairs. Chainsaw blades. Chainsaw is the machine that is used to cut trees. We found 7 of them, the small sizes. Then we also found chainsaw blades, 25 of them. That should be the big ones. Then we found center tables. We could not count the center tables in the sense that they were at a location so tight with barbed wires and we couldn't touch them. So we said, just leave them there. The ones I'm referring to are those small ones that you will place beside your main sofas, those small ones. So we saw some underneath, but we couldn't count them. Then the barbed wires, we also found some barbed wire, but also the way it is placed, it was such that we could not deal with them at that material moment. So we did not count them, we just left them. Since the place is locked, all these things are in one room. These things are all in one room. So containers, of course, these containers were found dotted around the premises. We found 60 containers dotted around. And then freezer containers, we also found 5 of them.
All right, so Mr. Jallow.
Yes, please.
You said 60 containers. What type of containers are these?
The normal container of, not the 40 foot, the next one. We did not categorize the containers as such, but we found 60.
So shipping containers?
Yeah, the shipping containers.
So you found 60 shipping containers?
Yeah.
And 5 freezer containers?
Exactly.
All right. So when you say barbed wire,
yeah.
When you say barbed wire, are you referring to the barbed wire that was surrounding the coffee tables?
No.
You mean rolls of barbed wire?
Exactly.
Okay. Were there many?
Yeah.
The barbed wire and what about the coffee tables? Were there many?
No, those ones are not, but the barbed wire could be more than 100.
Okay.
Yeah, there could be more than 100.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jallow?
Yes, please.
The containers that you found around the property, did you endeavor to open them to find out what was inside these containers?
They are empty containers except for one which had some remnants of pipes of building. I'm told they are supposed to be used for some building stuff, except for that one, which was something you could not quantify as such at that to count those things. Those are the only ones we found. The rest of the containers were empty containers.
So all 59 were empty, and one of them contained plumbing,
and it was even
plumbing
open.
pipes.
Yeah, it was even open.
All right. You said you could not quantify the plumbing pipes. Why couldn't you quantify them?
The way it was packed was not easy for one to deal with it, and it was even open. That container was even open, so we could not count those things there.
Were there many
ropes? No, it's just a few items which were so jumbled and seemed to be as if dealt with already and left open.
Please explain more. Seemed to be dealt with already and left open.
It's an open container. The container was open.
Yes, but
and the items there, I want to believe, might have been used, and those were the remnants. They are not anything that what one would, take time to inventorize.
Why not?
I do not see the need.
You did not see the need?
At that material moment, yeah.
Okay, and that is why you don't include it in your inventory.
Exactly.
Well, Mr. Jallow, you were supposed to go and take inventory of everything you found in Kanilai, weren't you?
Indeed, that was what we did.
So, but you chose to determined what was important and what wasn't, and these plumbing pipes are now in the category of things you did not deem important to inventory.
At that material moment, no, because from the look of it, there was no need. I don't find any need to inventorize that.
So The household items, you found fridges, big ones and small ones, and you found air conditioner as well. These ones, were they also like the cars? You did not bother to find out whether they were functioning?
They were functioning.
They were functioning. You found them functioning. They were on.
At the time we visited Kanilai, in the house of the former president, there was no electricity. On one occasion, I was the one that bought electricity to put that place on. So you depend on information from people on the ground, functionality or otherwise of those assets. But our objective is to make sure we just record and preserve.
Right, and then for the vehicles, you also relied on the expertise.
Yes, of the people on the ground. So we record and we leave it where it is.
Very well. Let's go to the third page, livestock and animals.
Yes, we recorded 634 heads of cattle. We recorded 8 horses. The zebras were 9. And that is what we saw. That is what we saw in the yard and counted. They were 9. We have hyenas. We are also 7. I believe these hyenas are still there also, I believe. And then rams were 37.
These were the only animals you found at Canada?
Yes, these were the only animals, because you cannot count the crocodiles.
So why didn't you just include that you found crocodiles in your report?
I did not think it's necessary. Those are crocodile pools, they are there, no one can move them, they are there. The crocodile pools are there. But I cannot count crocodiles. I cannot count crocodiles. I'm not a fisherman.
How many pools were there for the crocodiles?
If my memory serves well, there are 2 crocodile pools. There is a big one, just behind where the hyenas are, there is one. And as you move further inside the bush, there is another one. There are 2, my memory serves well.
Why didn't you just include 2 crocodile pools in your report?
Well, maybe I did not think it deal with this at the time. Maybe that's the case. But there was no reason why a crocodile pool will be omitted from an inventory. But indeed, they exist.
Mr. Jallow, so after you completed this exercise,
yes, Council.
For this inventory, it took 1 day or it took more than 1 day? Since you said you went to Kanilai multiple times.
I wouldn't know whether this was all 1 day, but I don't think this was all 1 day. It was not 1 day.
How did you count the cattle?
By head count. When we went there, you know what happened?
Was this done personally by you and your team?
By us and Alieu.
Okay.
Yeah, by us and Alieu. Because at the time, they were in herds. Just for people to understand what happened.
They were in?
In herds.
Okay.
And according to him, that was necessary so that he can account for them. So he divided them into herds. So we will count per herd. That's what happened. We counted per herd and got to this total number of 634 heads of cattle. That's what we recorded.
All right, so before we move on to the other inventories, let's talk about the time you concluded this inventory. Did you submit this inventory to any official at the Ministry of Justice?
Yes, as usual, I will always, whatever steps, I will put a note and submit. I've submitted it to the ministry.
And you submitted this to the Was it Solicitor General or Attorney General? Who would you normally address the memos?
Normally, my memos will be addressed to the Solicitor General. That's the person I'm directly answerable to as a first port. But then I will ordinarily, in most cases, I will also copy the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. And in this case, I address it to the Solicitor General, but also copied the AG.
Okay.
Yes.
You did not attach the covering memo for this inventory, did you? In your submission?
One of them has it. They are, eventually it was photocopied because it's so old. So, but it's there. One of the investigators, they have it.
It's part of the documents you brought last Thursday, or the documents before?
That was the first documents I brought. They are the first documents I brought. There are two inventories there. Inventory is not yet completed. There are two there.
Do you have a copy of that memo with you?
Yes, I have. The unsigned one, I have it. That is this one.
What's the date on that memo?
11th July 2017.
All right, Mr. Jallow, can you hand over that document just so that we can take a look and then give it back to you? Secretariat, you can show that document to the chair and the committee first. No, it's just the memo that we're looking at. They are not the same document, are they? Because if the memo, had the memo been on a separate page, then
Yes.
I can say there's a possibility that.
Exactly.
But they are not on
Yeah.
a separate page.
Yeah, because the
The
memo,
the table follows the
Yeah,
memo
that's
right
correct.
after.
That's
So they're
correct.
not the same document. You cannot say they are the same document.
That's correct. I mean, the contents are the same.
Mr. Jallow,
Yeah.
my question is,
Yes.
are they the same documents? I'm not referring to the content. Are
No.
the documents the same?
Okay,
Very
they
well.
are not the same.
Very well.
They are
So,
not.
Mr. Jallow, why did you not submit that memo to the committee?
It has been submitted to the investigators.
You know that binding that you have before you?
Pardon?
Look at the binding, that binding that you have. That's just given to you
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
secretariat.
Yeah.
Flip through. You can go to the first page of the binding.
Yes, okay. Yes, on the first page, historical media records and
No,
government.
there's no need to read it out for us. I'll just give you a minute.
Yeah.
Just flip through the pages and just look whether you will find that memo.
No, it's not here. The
I'm
memo-
saying look at the rest of the document.
The memo is not here, but the investigators have it. It's not here. What I submitted was the inventory as it is. But there are two sets of them, one with a memo and one without a memo. So the one without a memo is more presentable, and that is what I submitted. But during my statement taking, I have made them understand that this was conveyed via internal memo, and I produce internal memo. They say it will be important to also have it, and they have it. Investigators.
Council,
Yes, Honorable Chair.
perhaps let's just clarify something. The memo you're talking about was not submitted, it's not part of the report that is presented to the committee. So meaning the Jallow did not submit that memo to
Yeah, the
the
document.
authorities?
Yeah, what they
You did not
asked.
submit it.
No, what they asked to produce were the records. So I presented the inventory with everything as it is.
Who wrote the memo? Was it not you?
I wrote the memo.
Yeah, but the memo should have gone with the inventory as well, because since that is the original document.
Yes, I brought it on the day of the statement taken to say this document is very old. In any event, I convey my inventories with on internal memoranda, and this is the internal memoranda. So the investigators, they photocopied this and have them and had it as
They
part of
did
their
not
documents.
photocopy the memo
They
where
did.
the table is. They did not.
They photocopied this one here. They photocopied it.
But they did not present the memo to us. We did not have that.
Maybe they are keeping it to them, but they have it. I have given it to them.
If I should,
They
if
photocopied
I
it.
should ask the lead investigator, you think he will confirm?
No, they will confirm. They have it. They photocopied it. They photocopied it. Maybe they forgot to present, but they photocopied it. That was the day they took my statement. So I produced it to say that normally when I'm conveying these things, there is an internal memo. And then I produced this one. They said it will be important to have it. So they photocopied it.
Okay.
Yeah. they
We'll
photocopied
confirm
it.
that.
Yeah.
We'll confirm that with them.
Yeah. And also, you also have the same inventory. It was also submitted to you by MOJ. So they too, they found it at the central registry, and they are most having an internal memo.
Yeah, unless it is not, if the documents are different, let's say the inventory, what you presented to us and what is sent to MOJ, if they are different,
No, they are the
whereas that's
same.
the case here.
They are the same.
Okay.
They are the
We'll
same.
confirm. We'll
They are the
confirm.
same. It's the same document. No change.
Council,
Yes, Honorable Chair.
would this be a convenient time to take at least 15 minutes break?
Yes, please.
And please come back again.
Yes, please.
All right, meeting adjourned, 15 minutes, we'll come back. Jallow, if you want to walk around, you can take, yeah, and get coffee for yourself, please. Yes, yes.